Where's the cue ball going?
Oh dear, how sad, never mind.
Right, welcome back, folks. Welcome back to VP4TV. We're all set for the upcoming match between Poolkabouter and Spectredawn in round 2 of the Virtual 9-Ball World Championships. That starts in half an hour's time. In the meantime, we're going to catch up with some of Monday Night 9-Ball. And we have Stefan and Romario up against Soft Break and Larry. And it's a scratch match, race to 7. Quick look at the sign-ups. We'll get 1, 2, 4 teams in. And who's the other ones? We've got Tornado Tam, Vertical Liquid up against One Pocket Slim and Hanson. Right, so this will go longer than half an hour usually, but it's a little time filler. I'm just going to tab out a second and boot up Discord. Be back in a second. See if it's going to work this time. Two seconds, I'll be back with you. If I can find my... Right, I think I got it now. Right, so we've got Larry on the 9-ball for the first rack. Now, this is a handicap tournament, but as I said, these two teams are fairly evenly matched point-wise, so there's no handicap in this match. I never quite looked to see whether the other one had a handicap, but anyway, we'll stick with this. And this is the match that is coming up at the half hour. We have Poolkabouter representing the Netherlands up against Spectredawn representing the UK. So this is fairly straight, this 2-ball, but he's managed to squeeze an angle to go forward. Got his partner on the 3. Now, Larry, I think, can still go forward and come back through the gap here. He might go around the corner, just depends how he feels, but the danger of going around the corner is hooking yourself behind the 6 and 9 if you don't hit it hard enough. I think he could go forward. Oh dear. Well, Larry's really struggling. That was not good. He's left his partner in trouble, and the odds are not going to be great for getting decent enough on this 6-ball. Yeah, that was just asking too much, but it was a poor one from Larry. But they've got away with it. That's too far to jump, I think.
Where's the cue ball going?
Cue ball stays on the table. Stefan's got distance between it and the 5-ball. And knowing Larry, Larry's probably going to try and thin cut this 5. He's overcut it, but it's safe. Again, this is tricky for Romario. He's looking to get wafer thin on the 5 ball, try and get back up with that 6 and 9. And the pace isn't there, I don't think. Is it? Is it? Oh, yes, it might be. Yeah. Well done. But soft break should be able to jump over that 6 ball if he's any good at it. He doesn't fancy it, but Larry's probably wondering why he's not having a go at it, because it's not a difficult jump. And clearly he might be like me and doesn't jump a lot and isn't very reliable doing it. But I know Larry would have expected him to jump that. So Stefan, with ball in hand, trying to come down the right side with a bit of check in the cue ball, and that's pretty good. The only thing would be is Romario's going to try and maybe just draw off this. I don't know when he's going to go forward and hit that 9. Well, he is. And he might have been better to actually draw off it, but he's left a cut. I would have actually tried to just draw back off that rather than rubbing onto the 9 and leaving it there. But anyway, I think Romario's showing confidence in his partner. And, well, got the job done. Welcome to Cobra. Well, what do you think at the end of that match there, Cobra? Why didn't he? I mean, as you were playing that 6 ball, I was saying, well, this is going to be a whitewash bang. Immediately cursed you. You overcut the 6. And I thought, well, I got all excited. You know, here we go. He's going to get a rack in the board, and then he pots the bloody 7. Well, I don't know what he was thinking. Did he not look at the other 2 matches in the tournament where the 2 players lost 19-1? He'd have been in his own little gang there. Cue ball's gone.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh, just checking to see if John Virgo's still there. Now, Larry can just let this roll out, this cue ball, around the corner, other side of the 4. So it's just touchy with the pace, and this is the not Larry, soft break. Oh, he's stunned it. Is he going to get there? Not quite. He's left Larry a testy one. Yes, it cuts. Yes, he can bank it. Now, it depends whether he's going to do anything with the cue ball other than just pot this, because it obviously goes round the corner, but it's not going to be sitting all that comfortable for his partner. You can let us know if there's any scoring in that that match that's just started. Portugal and Spain. Well, Stefan's stunned to 5. It's hung up and it's going to get potted. Now, Larry is just trying to, well, he's just going to leave it long again. I think it would have been better if Larry had actually tried to get out to play that in the side so that his partner could just drop on the short side of the 7. But anyway, Larry's quite happy to be playing this at distance. So we've got this match in the Virtual 9-Ball World Championship coming up at 1/2 the hour. So we will be leaving these matches. This is just a little time filler. And we have a 2-1 lead for soft break and Larry. Now, soft break from Germany, I can't remember. I think he might have been Germany. Yes, he is. Romario from the UK, Stefan from Germany, and Larry from the USA. So a multinational pair of teams that we've got. 8 ball goes in. The bank is on in the 1 ball, but you can also run to the long grass on this 1 ball as well, down towards that 8 ball behind the 6. That's the shot I'd be playing, because you're sending the 1 back across towards the 9 and 3. Oh, that was almost very good. Just a tad too heavy. He was almost locked up behind the 8 ball there. Welcome to Slim. Oh, this might be nice. This is going to be a nice little bump, I think, is it? Yeah, just a nice little bump. Now, all that Stefan wants to be doing here, I think, is just running forward and leaving Romario the long 3. Well, he stunned it forward and he's not got there. Why didn't he just run it forward? He could have pinched a bit there to run that forward. He wouldn't have scratched, I don't think. That's not a good shot. Not a good shot. I don't see any problem with him just rolling forward there. And Romario gets a hit, but doesn't get a roll. And of course, it's going to be the 5 ball next, and then the assumption is it's going to be the combo in 8, which you've got to really get good on. And that's going to be the test here, getting from that 5 to the 6. So it's all down to Larry to try and make it as easy as possible for his partner. Now that, I don't think is too bad. In fact, I would go as far to say that that is perfect. So it's all about him judging the weight here. Well, I think Larry's expecting you to put him on the combo. Soft break. He's asking if Larry wants the combo, and I mean, it's odds on that that's what he's wanting. You know, you shouldn't be trying to do anything heroic with the cue ball here other than just run forward. I don't know that he is, though. He's trying to get in the short side. He's made not a bad effort at it. Larry didn't give him any response, so he made up his own mind. And if this doesn't go out, then maybe Larry should have been more definite and said to him to leave him the combo. As it is, this is a wee bit tricky. I mean, the cue ball going out into the table, he's always going to leave his partner some sort of shot in the 8. But I think the combo would maybe have been better. See, now Larry's going to pay the price. He's going to maybe regret not answering his partner. And Stefan going to run forward, maybe around the corner, back out high enough for the 8. Well, he's going to be well high. Hey, tell a lie, I forgot about the 7, my bad. Got a bump in the 9. Too busy looking up table, I forgot about the 7 ball. Spain and Spain are up 0-0. That's a good score. Well, cue ball's got a big distance to go here. Forward and around the corner again, anywhere into the table. There'll be a cut in the 9. Well, why is he jacking up? Well, he's actually jacked up and played a great shot there, but I think he could have just ran forward. But it was a good shot though, well executed by Stefan. And we're back all square, 2 apiece. And we have 15 minutes to go before our second match today. And Romario is about to break. And obviously the other thing is there's no break box in this 9-ball Scotch double, so they can break anywhere in the kitchen or move the cue ball anywhere in the kitchen. And Larry's answered him now. He said he was playing the shape for the combo. Yeah, you're a bit late with your reply, Larry. That's no good. What the hell's happened here? Have we lost a connection here? Is soft break gone? I don't see a cue stick. I think we've got a disconnect going on here. Yeah, I think we have a disconnect happening.
What? we've got here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach.
Welcome to VP4TV. We have live streams from all the major championships held in VP4 online. On many occasions, I'm also joined in the commentary booth by virtual pool game developer Steve Chaplin. I am Tactical Genius, aka 9ball.com, aka Hugh.
Well, we've definitely got
Welcome
a disconnect.
to VP4TV.
Oh, shut up. We've definitely got a disconnect. We've got players leaving the room and coming back in. Romario says he thinks it looks all right now, but soft break is having problems here. Oh, no, there he is. He's back in business. Well, there's a whole line of balls to try and hide behind here. Oh, why is he looking at the 2-ball? Why is he looking at the 2-ball, Larry? Oh, well, he's looking at sending that one up the table and coming back across. Oh, he's going to bump the 5, but it's going to work out. Well, maybe not. It's just going to sneak through the gap, but not enough to pot it directly. But Stefan fancies his chances over the edge of this sport with the jump stick. Welcome to Romario. Well, it's gone in. That was a bit laggy. Did you see the way that one ball disappeared there? It just looked weird. I think this room's a bit dodgy, by the way. Yeah, I think that disconnect sort of made things look a wee bit funny. Well, the cue ball's gone. I don't know what the hell Romario is doing there. But he certainly was, or maybe was he hooked? I never noticed. I was too busy looking at the chat again. I wish I would pay attention more. So anyway, Larry with ball in hand. Clearly we've got a problem where the 4-ball's sitting. So Larry's potting the 2. Getting his part now. My donut's gone again. Hang on a minute to tab out. This keeps doing this all the bloody time. I don't know why it does that. Right, I'll be back in a sec. A quick disconnect of the mouse should fix it. My donut is back. Well, Larry's going to see maybe something of the 4. Now, trying to use the 9-ball, I think. Doesn't quite get there. Now, this is a very, very touchy shot to try and skim that 4 and still get cover.
Where's the cue ball going?
Cue ball stays on the table. Well, again, he's going to take some of this 6-ball as well, so it might work out in his favour here. If he can actually pot this 4 and brush that 6, it might put him onto the 9 if he comes forward a wee bit. He doesn't want to hit this hard, and that's perfect. That's a great shot. Commentator's eye. Used the 6-ball just to guide it through. That was excellent. Well, that's evidence of somebody actually using their head there. You know, see the shot and play it at the right speed. He did everything right there. Excellent shot. Well, now this is a crucial one. Is he going to go up table, back down, or are you going to try and... he's going to play it in the corner to try and hold the cue ball there again. An excellent shot. Well, this is a good reply here from Larry and his partner. And now all you do is if I look at the angle, he's just the wrong side of this 8. He's having to cut it in slightly. And that's why he's coming out. And that'll be good enough. Expect Larry to get that in. without any problem. Well, we'll have a quick... well, we'll see the break and we'll have a quick tab out to have an update on that other match and see what's going on there. So, soft break, breaking off in rack number 6 with a 3-2 lead. 7 ball goes in. Well, half a shot in the 1 ball. Right, let's have a quick look, see what's going on. What have we got? It's looking bad. In that other match, Tornado Tam and his partner 4-1 down. We've got work to do. Well, again, the safety shot's easy here as long as you don't pot the one in the top left-hand corner if you're going to do that. Well, Larry's he's actually slightly underhit it. I don't believe he played the pot in the side there. I think he was trying to get cover. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But he's got cover behind the 4, but Romario is going to jump this. And there's that lag again on the jump shot. I think the room just gets a wee bit unstable when somebody's disconnected and comes back in, because then I start seeing those little lagginess things on certain shots. I think Romario, can he see the 3? Yes, he can. Now look at where that 5 ball is sitting. It couldn't be any uglier. It's horrible. You've got to get a bump on the 8. He's entirely the wrong side of the 4. So this is, he's bumped it and used the 5, and that's excellent. Bumped it, used the 5, nudged it into play. You need a little roll of the ball, and it came out very nice indeed. Now, this is where you've got to be careful, because if you're coming back across for that 8 into the side or up top, you better make sure you don't overhit it, and Stefan's played that very well. Now, this is an easy pot up table. You don't want to mess with the side pocket. And game on, 3 apiece. We won't see the end of it, unfortunately. We've got 4 minutes to go. And now that we've seen the break, 3 balls going in, I'm going to do a quick tab in case Steve's thinking of joining us. Have a quick look. Just hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Welcome to VP4TV. You're watching a Tactical Genius production. Please welcome your commentary team for this match, 9ball.com and Super Admin aka Steve Chaplin, CEO and President of Cellaris, Inc. Good luck to both players and have a good one.
Well, welcome to Steve. Good afternoon. Hello. Have I gone into the room? Yes, I have. Good evening. Good afternoon. Steve maybe walked away from the computer. I'm not hearing him. But my voice is certainly working in Discord. I can see the thing moving. Right, where have we got to? Five minutes to go before the tournament match goes up. Was he gone far enough? Has he underhit it? No, he isn't. He's perfect. Now this is going into no man's land again, cut into the side. Got to think about the cue ball, though. Overcut it. Right, wait a wee minute to have a look in Discord again. We'll see this shot first. Because Steve is there, but I'm not hearing anything from him. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Banks are open. Romario nails the 9 for a 4-3 lead. Something dropped into the side. No shot in the window. 6 ball has gone. Push out called. What the hell's Steve doing?
Are you there?
Oh, I'm here, yeah. I thought you'd fallen asleep. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, good evening.
Well, you missed a blitz earlier on, Steve.
I saw the score was 19-0.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be 19-0. The last rack, there was a 6, the 7 ball, and the 9 ball in the table. And I inadvertently jinxed Cobra. He had a cut on the 6 ball. He misses it. And then I got all excited because VMAX Joe had to just pot the 6. The 7 was up top left as we look. And the 9 was very handy. And he decided to pot the 7 instead of the 6. I mean, I've never seen anything so daft in all my life. Midway through the match,
I've done that before.
Well, no, he did it deliberately. But when he was 13-0 down, he was saying good match to Cobra. Cobra just ignored him, carried on potting, gave him the choice if he wanted to quit. VMAX Joe then thought about it and decided not to. And then he could have been 19-1. He would have had some respect if he'd done it, but he deliberately potted the 7. Where's that cue ball going? Right, anyway. It is 1 minute to go, so we're now leaving this match, and we're going to find out if Poolkabouter is there. There he is. Spectredawn is there, and we're waiting on the room going up. Now, again, this like the match earlier on, as I said earlier in that previous match, this won't be quite as much of a bloodbath, I don't think, because Poolkabouter's got a wee bit more going for him than poor VMAX Joe. He was way short of anything that was going to challenge Cobra. So I expect Poolkabouter to get a few racks on the board. I still expect Spectredawn to win it comfortably. But stranger things happen. Well,
we'll see.
I have had approximately 3 hours sleep in the last 24 hours. Because I stayed up all night to watch that England. What a game that was. I bet you didn't see any of that, Steve. What a game between England and Mexico. Oh, unbelievable. What an atmosphere. It was crazy. Right, here we go. Race to 19. Poolkabouter on the right from the Netherlands and Spectredawn on the left from the UK. And this looks evenly matched here, but it might be that Spectredawn's just going to win it. So I think we all know what we expect of Spectredawn. We expect him to be very consistent, get out on ugly tables, and be pretty damn good. That's what we expect of him.
Yeah, I'm more interested to see how he thinks about things. I mean, I know he can play. And there's a dry break right out the get-go.
Yeah, well, I think it was I think I went to bed about 1 o'clock. In fact, I went to bed because they told us it was going to be an hour late in starting. So I had about an hour's rest before the game did start.
Well, we had a cue ball mistake right off the bat, but he got away with it here.
Well, that was a bit...
that was brave.
Yeah.
Let's see if Poolkabouter can actually take the lead in this match here.
Oh, no. Where's he going? He's going to be in the side pocket here, I think. Well, he's going to have to cut it back. No, I don't know whether he can...
Oh.
Can he just jab this and still hold it for the 7 this side?
He's going to go to the rail.
And, of course,
well,
he's
this has been not the greatest looking cue ball, this rack, but he's still at the table.
He's going the other way. Oh, that's absolutely perfect, that. He's absolutely nailed that. Got to see this through, surely. Go forward, just forward off the rail, 9 ball into the side. Don't try and hold the cue ball. Just let the cue ball go where it wants to go and you're fine. Oh, dear.
Oh, and he tries to shoot in the
dear.
side pocket.
Why didn't he take it long into the court? I mean, again, there's the things that annoys me about players. Why don't they see the simple thing? Just run it up the table, go to the rail and go forward.
Well, there goes his chance to get ahead.
Oh, dear. I mean, that is... Again, I don't know what happens to people's brains when they come up against these guys, but they're definitely not thinking straight. Straight off the bat, first rack, and he's blown it. Disappointing there from Poolkabouter. I mean, the psychological advantage, get that first rack in the board. You never know, you might break and get a ball and a shot and run out the second rack and you're 2-0. But
and there's another dry break.
Yeah. Well, I think he's going away from the 2 ball with this, is he? Well, he is.
Well, this shot's doable.
You can come back over the short side. All right, back over. He's going too much juice. Too much juice.
Where's the cue ball going?
Right. That cue ball movement and control is the big letdown for a lot of wannabe good players. You know, just not quite getting that touch. Well, that 9 ball's done him a favour there big time because he's ran into it and look how he's left it. I think that is a full ball snooker, as we say. He's just trying to brush the edge. Well, no, he's got caught. He's got better eyes than the commentator will say that for him.
Well, the challenge here is getting on the 3. I mean, the shot he'll probably make.
He's going to rub the right side of the 6.
Yeah, that's not wonderful.
Not really helped him any.
I'm wondering if this guy has safety in his vocabulary. It's beginning to look like he doesn't.
No, he's made his mind up. He's going for everything, and you know, you've just got to know your limitations. You don't push the boat out too far, and you know, against these guys, the inevitable is going to happen.
He's got a cue ball that's loose, and he's got a mindset that's, I'm not playing safe, so this could be a pretty lopsided score.
Yeah, it's you know, that's a big part of it. Players that just don't know when to wind it in, and he's just going to play straight into his opponent's hands. So
I don't think he wanted to be straight here.
Is he going to be pinching an angle in this? Well, he can still, I think, go forward if he wants, but he's trying to draw. And that's a well squeezed past the 8. There's room. You know, and this is the type of thing that will stick in your mind about Spectredawn, that he does get himself into sort of tight spaces. Well, this time not quite. Commentators cursed him. Has he got second prize? Of course he has got second prize.
I mean, that was The mistake there was position on the 6.
Now what does he do? All out for the bank? Nope, he's ducking for cover. And again, it's just forcing the hand of his opponent, because Poolkabouter's going to come to the table, see that 7 ball's well off the rail and go for the cut.
Even if he didn't get the snooker there, that's not a bad safe, because the 7's in a tough spot.
Oh, well, he's actually...
And that's a pretty good play there.
He's actually played a safety.
Shot.
You know, it was a two-way shot. It could have gone into the corner. I don't know whether he's got room to bank this back past the 9. I think the 9's too big. You think he's got room?
You can play safe and use the 9. I will say this about VP. In real life, this would be very difficult.
He's trying.
You can roll it accurately. I think you can play safe.
He's trying to tuck it away. Yeah.
I mean, you can do that in real life too, but that shot's way harder in real life than in VP rolling at the length of the table.
Now, how good is he with the jump stick?
That was actually a pretty easy shot to get that.
Mm-hmm. Well, he doesn't fancy the jump. There's always a chance it could get kicked in. Now, this needs to slow up. It's going to come out.
Well, not bad. This is the 4 railer. You take this 4 rails to shoot the 8 ball. That's the shot here. I don't know if he's going to shoot it, but that's the shot as the 4 railer. Well,
he's coming around the other side. See how comfortable he is at playing that shot?
VP, he had enough to slow it down. That shot comes up a lot in real life where you got to go 4 rails on it. I think maybe a little more angle he probably would have had to. And Spectredawn make one on the break.
Yeah, he's going to have to work something out on it. Cobra scratched twice earlier today on the break.
Yeah. Well, that's going to happen with cut breaks. And there we go again. It's dry, so that's 0 for 3. So if he's going to win this tournament, he better figure out how to break, because that's not going to get it done.
Oh, that's a terrible shot. That is really poor.
Pushed to a wide open shot is what he did.
Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all.
And just a little short on that.
Now, can he bump the 5 and bump the correct side of it where he drops behind the 3?
Well, I'm not sure what he's going to try to do.
No, he's trying to get high enough to get on it, and that's just a wee bit
pretty
heavy.
Good. He just overhit it. Yep, that was just overhit.
Yeah, I think
he still got the 3 ball.
I think my shot was a bit ambitious, trying to use that 5 ball, but he just got a bit too much weight in the cue ball there. Now again, he could drop this dead weight like that and be perfectly good in the 4. He's got all the confidence in the world to play shots like that. And through the gap as well.
Yeah,
perfect.
That was very well done. He overhit that one too.
Now, where's he going to? Well, he can go forward and come around the back of the 8 if he wants. That looks fairly straightforward.
Shoots a 6 down table.
Yeah. He just drop behind it if he wants. Whatever he feels comfortable with.
Myself, I would just dink it.
Well, again, just a tad short.
Side pocket, and that time he came up a little short.
So he's just looking to find his speed control here, where the evidence we've seen so far.
Yeah, but he's running the cue ball on good lines. He's getting shots. The speed could be a little better, but he'll probably settle into that.
Well,
now that was a pretty conservative play.
anywhere up the top half of the table. He's not going to play this past the side pocket, I don't think. No. So here we go. We're now sweating for Poolkabouter if he's going to get a rack on the board fairly quickly here.
Well, I thought he was going to win the first rack.
He had a gilt edge opportunity, yeah. So it's amazing how you get punished.
So here's the fourth break of Spectredawn. So far, nothing on the break.
And he's sticking with the same line.
Dry too. I mean, this is just a horrendous breaking. I mean, he's going to have to get something figured out.
What is it they say about people who keep doing the same thing, keep getting the same result? What is it they say? There's a saying. Oh, he's grazed off the 6 ball and it's still going in.
I'm assuming he's practiced the break and, this has worked. I don't know why it's not now. I mean...
Well, I'd be all over that break box trying to find a break. That's what I'd be doing. He's sticking with the same thing.
We've seen guys break pretty good in this tournament. You just can't afford to break at a really low percentage. You just can't beat the better players that way, no matter how well you play.
Now, 4 ball, plenty of room. No problem there.
Yeah, this is just a little bit of left English, kind of hold kill. I don't know. See, he's going down low on the cue ball. I don't like that.
You see, there's a mistake there because he's pushed that 3 straight onto the rail, and that's another chance gone.
That was just a shot he should have just used straight left and rolled it.
Well, you see, using that...
And there's another one overhit. That one's kind of easy to overhit, but
that shot you're talking about there, Steve, if you have an idea what you're doing, you know that you can sort of just kill that cue ball a wee bit with that touch of English, and he either didn't see it or doesn't know it, but certainly didn't play it.
But I like the line that Spectredawn's moving the ball, and oh, he made it. I thought he missed that. That's a sign of really good players is moving the cue ball on good lines. His speed's been a little off, but if you're moving on good lines, you can get away with it.
Oh, by the way, Steve, I have to pass a message on from Stubb, one of multitudes that I've had, but the last one he sent me was, and I'm paraphrasing here, get Steve to unban me before he goes away to the mountains. He says, I said to him, I'll see.
Let's see. I don't think I perma-banned him. Maybe I did.
Yeah,
I wasn't planning on it.
I've not seen him. I've not seen him in the lobby for a good 4 or 5 days.
Oh, let's see. Well, I thought I'd banned him for a week. Let's see what it looks like.
Oh, that's a beautiful little touch. Now, he's got to nail him behind the 7, hasn't he? He's got to nail him behind the 7. Why is he playing draw? Oh, he's not interested in playing safe. He's made his mind up. He's going for it. The problem is, so far, he's not been able to deliver, making his mind up, going for the run out. So you live or die by your shot choices. And here's another little touchy one. Watch that 6 ball.
Yeah, I don't think I have a ban on him currently.
Well, maybe he's that daft he hasn't tried to actually get into the lobby. That's the kind of thing Stubb probably would do. Well, 4-0 down. Gilt edge opportunity here. I don't know what the angle is he's got, but it looks like he can drop down onto the 7. Oh dear, that's another disaster.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh, goodness me. Well, if it don't rain, it pours, but again, self-inflicted damage. It's poor.
Yeah, that's always going to be frustrating. Well, look at this. That's not, again, we're talking about,
What are you looking at, Steve?
See the 8 ball. I thought only the 9 balls
Uh-oh.
left.
Where's the cue ball going?
Well, he
That was
tried his
close.
best there. Well, Poolkabouter, I mean, he's had 2 gilt edge opportunities to get off the mark, and he's failed again. So, you know, that's. I mean, he must have. Again, that's just too much pace in the cue ball and letting it run loose into the pocket. We're going for the record
Spectredawn
here.
ever going to make a ball on the break?
There the 5 ball
he
goes.
did.
Round of applause for Spectredawn. He gets a ball at last in the 6th
We're going to have
rack.
to look at the break percentage when this is done.
Well,
Let's see.
Cobra earlier on.
Well, he hasn't been in since
about
July 2nd.
It's about 5 days, isn't it? Yeah. Cobra had a racks high run of 3 today, and he had 7 racks ran, which I thought mid-match was round about what he had.
Yeah, didn't Bedhead have 9 the other day?
I don't know.
I think Bedhead had 9 the other day.
Right,
Bedhead
well,
played really well.
the banks are open. Again, got to watch the cue ball though, and that is perfect. That's a beautiful little shot. The weight was perfect. Sitting in prime position in the 7. Out into the table. Oh dear, there's a mistake. And here we go again. Poolkabouter is hooked. I think he can just rub the rail and catch that 7 and it'll maybe still go in. Oh, is it inside the jaw? Yes, it is. And it has gone in. How's the cue ball? Cue ball's not bad. But look at the 9. The 9 is horrible. He's got to get over.
Yeah, but that's doable.
And, well,
Where's
You would
the
have
cue
liked to be
ball
dead straight
going?
on that. So
is he going to...
you got to make sure you just cut this past the side pocket.
Oh, it's the side
and you're gonna
pocket,
make
Joe. Oh, there we go. He's off the mark. Thank God for that.
He's got one.
Right, show Spectredawn how to break. There, a ball on the side. Oh, this cue ball's going to be hooked behind the 7. Is it? No, it isn't. He's got the 1-8 combo.
Yeah, I don't see a ban on Stubbs, so he should be able to come back.
Oh dear. Now, what's going on up here? What have we got here? We've got the 4-6 sitting over the pocket. Now, Spectredawn, is he going to be wild? I think he's going to play the cut. He's not going to play a bank onto the 4-6. He's going to do it the right way.
That. I think the cut's the right shot.
He might end up playing the
inside
3.
English on this.
Oh no, he's overdone it.
I'm not quite sure why he put inside English on that.
Well, I know what Poolkabouter's going to do, and I'll be very surprised if it. I'll be very surprised if
you hit on the inside of the 4 and it's not going too fast, the 1 should sit there.
That's going to come out to the 9, is it? No, it's stayed there. Problem now
I
is
think
he's
it'd be
nudged the
wise
4
to try to move the 4 right here because, and it looks like that's what he's doing.
Now, that's 3 ball
Here
got
we
a
go.
pocket.
So this is just jack up and fire this thing. You need to put some draw on it.
Good luck with
all you
this.
gotta do is make the ball, and your cue ball's gonna come back.
Well, he went for it in the corner.
He didn't make the ball.
And this is going to be wide open. Now, is he coming between the 8 and 5? If he does, there's a scratch on. I don't know that he can actually get behind.
He's
got behind there. I mean, no, he played that very well. Where's the cue ball going? It's got a rub in the 9.
Ticky.
A rub in the 9.
Oh, that's a bad little ticky there.
It's amazing what happens. Everything looks good. It all looked fine. And a little graze in the 9 ball, and then it goes. Well, here we go again. Here's another free opportunity here.
Let's see if Poolkabouter, maybe he was a little nervous initially. Maybe he'll be a little better with the cue ball now.
Well, let's see how he gets in the 7. He's digging in.
Don't want to dig in too much here.
That needs to, well, it needs to keep going now. It needs to keep
Yeah.
going. That'll do it. No,
That
not
was
part of the
not
plan.
how I would have played it, but it worked.
Yeah, it's one of those instances where it looked out of control, and it probably was, but he ended up good. Now, can he go forward and just come back up the table, or is he going to play the draw? One of the two.
He's going to put English on it and swing it 2 rails.
It looks as if he's drawing it. No, he is going forward. This needs to run again. Needs to run. Looks
That's
good.
pretty good.
Perfect. Well, that might sell. Well, he's gone a wee bit squarish, but he should still knock this in.
You should never miss this.
This should settle the
never
nerves.
miss this. All right, so he's got a couple games, and maybe he can make balls in the break. You never know. Maybe he can make the 9-ball on the break. Now, he's breaking from dead center.
No joy.
I'm not sure that's a great place to break, but looks like he's... So, Spectredawn, even though his moving game isn't great, I would think would win this. Now, that's not a very good, that's not very good, because most guys are going to lock you up off of this,
Yeah.
Put him on the 4-ball, just bring the 1 straight across.
Well, he's going for the thin cut. I probably think he's going for the thin cut here. Is he going to fool me?
Well, I don't think he knows how to play safe, to be honest with you.
No. That works. I don't know that he played it, but it certainly worked.
Well, I think he did. I don't think he's going to play safe.
Well, this should be a good one to get out on. And he's going to have to find the space to get onto that. There's a big gap to go on that 4. Now, does he take his medicine and just go over to the left-hand side? No, he's drawn it back. Needs to avoid the 9.
I think he got there.
No,
not quite.
Not quite. You're going to have to
do a little masse here. I think he's got to get the butt up a touch more, maybe.
Yeah. Oh,
yep,
he just he's
rotated. He just hit that a little too easy.
You just see how it pushed the 4-ball offline.
Yeah. Well, the ball threw a lot. He hit that just a touch too easy.
He's got there. Well, there was a chance gone. It was all about the 4-ball. Right, even though it's reasonably early in the match, I'm going to give Poolkabouter a target of 8 racks, which seems reasonable enough. So he's got another 6 to get.
Honestly, I don't think he'll get to 8 unless Spectredawn doesn't play well. I mean, because you got to realize at this point, Spectredawn hasn't made nothing on the break hardly. So I think it's going to be hard for him to get to 8.
Let's see.
Let's see what he does with the break here.
Well, he's going the other side now.
Different.
He's going the other side.
He's not using a cut break, and most of the guys have been cut breaking. I'm not saying you have to.
Well, here's a 3-ball combo.
He's got a ball, and he's going to play the 3-ball combo. Wants to get the 3-ball out of there.
I think if he leaves it there, he'll still be okay, because the 1-ball's going to be thereabouts, isn't it? There you go.
Well, yeah.
Now, this 1-ball's
going to... actually a little tricky here, because, see, he played it smart there. He said, I'm getting the thing the hell out of there.
Now, this needs to go in.
It needs to go in.
And it is going in.
And it does.
Just when you need a roll.
So this should be pretty straightforward from here. I mean, this is just make the ball. You don't have to do anything with a cue ball. It wants to go right there naturally. So a perfect angle.
He's going to go above the 5, is he? Yeah.
Yeah. And see, he plays this the right way. He goes to the rail. On that shot, you always want to go to the rail because you need to be pretty straight on the 5. So that kind of gives you some slowdown on the cue ball.
Well, I think there's some interesting matchups coming up in this round 3 of this tournament. It is hotting up. Now, any score update from the Spain-Portugal match, please?
And that's a break and run there.
Yeah.
So he's doing the same break he just did.
7
and
ball.
It's looking like it could be dry.
Dry again.
So I got to wonder, you know, if you're not cut breaking, you know, you should be able to play position on the 1 ball.
Now,
But,
do you try overcutting this 1 ball? Well, I would have. I would have actually tried overcutting that 1 ball, sending it to that rail, sending it in there and coming down into the long grass. He just did a blast.
He's not going to play safe.
Yeah,
We've already seen that.
Well,
I mean, this is going to be fire away.
Maybe he wants to play a bit of snooker now and again, and he would see those shots.
And that's well done.
Know when to wind
that's
it in.
A good angle.
That 3 ball is just off the rail, I think, or is it? Is it?
Yeah, so I think you probably want to play to shoot the 4 in the same corner you're going to shoot the 3 here. That's what I'd be doing. He's going to play in the side.
Well,
and
he's left
that
it a wee bit
actually
short.
wasn't bad, except he came up way short. I think that was actually probably a better decision because he had a lot of room than what I was saying to do. But
he held the
handled the shortness well.
6-7 combo. Now again, the 6 ball's going to the I think he'll hit this maybe firm again just to bring the 6 ball out because it's going towards the short rail. It depends on
the angle of the cue ball.
Oh, I don't know that this is the best one.
He's got an angle of the cue ball where he can play the 6 in the same pocket.
Is he going to play the
billiard? You don't want to hit
billiard?
this too hard because you don't want to get the 6 ball on top of the 8 ball.
So he's not playing the billiard, he's playing the cut.
Yeah, he'll cut this, and he's not going to hit it hard. Well, he hit it harder than I thought he would, but he got the 6 ball to sit.
It's all worked out fine.
Yeah.
0-0, half time. Oh, well, if we play with cards right, I might get to see the extra time and penalties then.
I think one of the powers in his game is the rhythm he plays in. You know, he plays in a very consistent rhythm, one of the more consistent rhythms in VP. And that's a powerful thing. I mean, that's a great way to play. So I'll give you some examples of guys in real life that play in the kind of rhythm Spectredawn was. The guy that comes to mind for me the most is Earl Strickland.
Mm-hmm.
Earl plays in a great rhythm.
He's a fairly quick player, isn't he, Earl?
I wouldn't say he's super fast, but he plays pretty fast. But you know, if you watch his rhythm, and the way he plays is very difficult.
I'll correct that question, Steve. 25 years ago, what was the difference between Earl and what he is now? Because obviously he's at the tail end of whatever career he's got left.
You know, it's just tough when you get old. You're not as consistent, and you know, you have more bad days, and it gets late, and you're tired, and there's all kinds of things. I mean, he still plays well. He's just not competitive at the top level. I mean, he can win matches. I mean, his biggest problem right now is his break is terrible with the 9 on the head spot. His break is terrible. I've watched him play a bunch of matches in the last 10 years, and he just he might be the worst breaker I've ever seen. With
you think somebody of his level and experience surely would have worked something out by now.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought too. Yeah, I thought the same exact thing, but it just seems like every time I watch him play, he struggles with the break.
Loads of check to hold for the 3.
He plays in this kind of rhythm, very consistent. And the fact that his stroke is long, if you watch him play, his stroke's very long. To play in that rhythm with that long stroke and to play the way he has is really amazing. That's a very difficult way to play.
Was he not going through a phase where he was playing with a longer cue than most?
Longer cue, tape on the fingers, weights on his arm.
All sorts of crazy shit.
Stuff.
Yeah. I remember seeing him with all these things stuck to his hand. Yeah.
But I think it's an advantage to play in a consistent rhythm, whether it's faster or slower. Just being consistent in the speed of play, I think, is a huge, huge thing in pool. And if you play something like straight pool, it's almost mandatory.
Well, what Romario, the speed Romario goes at, and why I keep saying he blows hot and cold. Last night was a perfect example of when you see him when he's actually playing pretty good. He was 5-3 down, and then he doesn't run 12. He won 12 racks in a row and won the match. What was it? 15-5.
Well, Romario's problem is not the speed he plays. There's nothing wrong with playing fast, but he does makes a lot of bad decisions. So
yeah,
you can say, oh, it's because of the speed he plays, but I've seen players play very fast that make great decisions. Earl, Josh Filler, and they're not super fast. Guys that play really fast, Rodney Morris, Jason Shaw, although not as fast as he used to.
The old fella from VP, what was it? Virtual Pool Hall? You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
The old fella.
The one that did your videos in virtual. I'm sure it was virtual. Was it virtual?
Oh, you're talking about Lou Biatera.
Aye, Lou, machine gun, bang.
He played very fast. Although I think that hurt him a lot when he was older because. The problem with Lou when he got older was he's not playing much pool. He's got a family.
Well, there you go. That says it enough of that.
Wow, that was.
Did he actually say anything in the chat? No, I don't think he did. The decency to say.
No, in the lobby he said good game.
Oh, did he? Right. Well, there we go. That was short and sweet, folks.
Well, I mean, I think, what players should be doing. I do think players like Poolkabouter should get in this thing, but I think you've got to try to treat this as a learning experience.
Well,
you're not going to win against
That's
him.
exactly what I was going to say. Yeah,
but you've got to, you learn a lot more playing in a match than you do watching as a spectator. And I don't know why that is, but that's been my experience, that actually playing a guy, you tend to pick up more than just watching. Oh, look who's in the lobby. Matt's in the lobby.
Well, look who's in the stream. Stub, have you actually checked to see if you're still banned, or are you that much of an umpty? Anyway, let's have a look at the more important stuff. That's not the one I want to look at. In fact, who are they still in the? Oh, let's go in and watch that then. We'll watch that. Oh, Stefan and Romario are on the hill. This is the 9-ball doubles final. I assume it was. It is. One Pocket Slim and his partner Hansen battling.
Yeah, Stefan's one of those players who's really improved. He's played a lot, and his game's gotten a lot better.
Battling to stay in the match here, these guys. Well, that needs to travel.
Jack says Earl's too stubborn. I don't know what the issue is. I just, because anybody that plays at a high level works under break a lot. I don't know what is wrong with him.
Well, I think that 5 balls maybe travelled too far. No, it hasn't. I think he can still squeeze that in, no problem.
But his resume speaks for itself. 5 U.S. Opens and 5 World Championships. That's pretty strong.
Something worked okay for him during those
he was
good
I
years
still
he was
consider
playing.
him to be the best 9-ball player of all time. He was just. I saw him win his first big tournament in Tahoe in 1982.
That's 44 years ago, Steve. Isn't it?
Tremendously talented player. Just tremendous talent.
Well,
oh boy, did you see that? Wow.
Where's Arnie?
That was not a good shot there.
It's all over, folks. Right, we'll go and have a look at the 9-ball championship draw and see what the brackets laid out like.
Let's go. I want to see Spectredawn's break percentage.
Oh, I don't think it. Have we got enough zeros to actually show it? Oh, I forgot they were getting last two. Right, so that's a win for Stefan and Romario. They've regained the crown, but you know why that is? Because I wasn't playing tonight. There you go.
Yeah.
Right. That's Hansen's sack for next Monday. What was I going to look at? I was seriously going to look at these stats. Let's look at the stats for a laugh. Spectredawn.
Yeah, he's got to figure out how
I've
to
just
break.
thought of something, Steve. That's not going to work because he quit, is it? Is the stats going to work because he quit?
I
don't think so.
You know what? It may not. I don't know if I made it so that they'll go in. You can try it. They may not.
Poolkabouter.
They probably aren't. But
well, there is stats here, and look at Poolkabouter. The better. He had a better break start than Spectredawn.
I can never remember.
Spectredawn 0.3, Poolkabouter 0.2. Runouts from the break, 1 from Spectredawn, but obviously we didn't play a full match. And
what was the break percentage for Spectredawn?
Was that not 50%?
I can't see it because the chat's on top of it.
Yeah, it says 50%.
Well, that's better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
That's still probably a loser, but that kind of depends on whether things go. It's if you don't break like in the 60s, it's probably going to be tough to beat one of the better guys.
And that one rack that he ran, that was it. They just broke and run one rack. But like I said, it's a bit false because he never got to play. He only got to play like halfway, didn't he? So now we need to just have a quick check on how things stand. We have, I think, one more match on the schedule, and that is the one with Acero and Mooncake, which is scheduled for 2 p.m. on Sunday, I believe. So again, I don't know whether Slim fancies getting out of his bed on Sunday for that one, or whether he wants to leave that for me. I'll leave Slim the choice because he's off Sunday, Mondays. Bracket-wise,
Steve loves Hobra. He got the win. Okay, Stub, let me tell you the truth. Hobra sent me $100. So if you send me $100, you'll get on my good side.
Yeah, so Steve is open to bribery. Right, so round 3, we have got, well, look at this. It was always going to be inevitable that this pair were going to battle out again. We've got Albinario and Cobra in round 3. And of course, this time, though, it is revenge for Cobra to try and, well, at least send Albinario to the one-loss side. Albinario, the defending champion for his 9-ball World Championship title. Further down the bracket, we have that match with Acero and Mooncake in round 3. We've now got, well, here's another good one. This is a good one. Spectredawn and One Pocket Slim.
Yep, that's a great match.
Then we have Bedhead and Graphics Card. Bedhead should be the favourite, but certainly Graphics Card is more than good enough to take some racks from him.
Well, Bedhead played the way he did last match against Larry. Graphics Card's going to be in trouble because Bedhead played a pretty phenomenal match.
Right, one loss side, Jose up against Larry. Well, there's a chance for Jose to scalp Larry. It's either the good, the bad, or the ugly Jose that will turn up for that match. And likewise with Larry, races to 15 in the one-loss side. We've got another match with Miskin and Soft Break. That could go either way. This Enswar one, that's going to be a forfeit. I don't think he's interested at all, but he's not got an opponent yet. It'll either be Chiku or Power Slam. Poolkabouter goes to the one-loss side. He'll maybe end up playing Brainful Out or Timberwint. Well, it'll be Brainful Out because Timberwint Pigeon didn't show up at all, so he's not interested.
What are you looking at? Poolkabouter is going to play the winner of Chico and Power Slam.
Oh, no, you're right enough. I take it back, yeah. What was I saying? So Brainfallout's going to go through there, I would assume, to play Bankster. So that's these two guys in the draw who both forfeited their first round matches. Doesn't look as if either of them are interested in actually taking part at all. I don't know why the hell they sign up then. I mean, what's the bloody point?
I don't know. Maybe something came up because I think Sargo is going to end up forfeiting too. So it's going to be German potting machine against Tommy, who's probably a better German potting machine.
Yeah, and then further down, Coke 626, and that was that match where I went crazy against Graphics Card, and he lost in the final rat decider. He's up against Thunderball. VMAX Joe's waiting on the winner of that one, and then further down we have Romario, who went through in that match last night against Segres 15-5, and Romario plays Interchange-X. Now, there's a very interesting tie as well. You know, Romario could certainly give Interchange-X problems. You know, if he's
I think Romario's going to have to play well to win, but
he'll have to play
possible.
Yeah, definitely. He'll have to play as good as he did last night if he's going to create problems for Interchange-X. So there's some very, very interesting matches, certainly salivating ones on the winner's side to look forward to. And that's the first one that's ready to be played at the weekend at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, British summertime. That's 9 o'clock Eastern and 6 a.m. Pacific, if anybody's interested, catching up on that one. So that's us. Unfortunately, it was short and sweet tonight, but nevertheless, Spectredawn done the business. There's no doubt he would have went on to win it fairly comfortably. Just a pity his opponent didn't have the stomach for it. You know, I don't care how bad you're getting beat as long as you hang in there to the end. But anyway, Poolkabouter didn't think about it. He just bailed out. And so Spectredawn marches on. Big matches to come. Thanks to Steve. Hit the like button, somebody.
For the stream, Hugh.
And Stubbs rattling on there in the chat. I haven't read anything he's typed. I mean, he's been banging away there in the stream. I don't know what he's still going on about fake champions.
BS. He sends BS dates. Well, at least he sends dates, Stubb. He sent you a date, and you waited 10 days before he responded.
Yeah, you never told any of that stuff. I mean,
if it's a BS date, then respond to it. You wait 10 days to respond, and you're gonna lose that match every time. I've said that before, that guys aren't gonna go in and schedule early. Then when it comes down to decide who's going through, they're not going through.
You're not in the reckoning.
Over and over and over again.
Okay. That is it then, folks. More matches to come. Thank you to Steve. Take care, and we will see you again very soon. If I can find my buttons to actually get this finished.
Good night, ladies.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.
Hasta la vista, baby.